Good afternoon. This is Oyo State News on Pensioners 106.7 FM Agbari Gonireke, Ibadan. I am Inumidun Afonjadedeji. Oyo State government has granted semi-autonomy to 4 state hospitals for more quantitative healthcare delivery. The hospitals include Adeoyo Maternity Hospital, Shaki, Oyo State Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, Dr. Wasiu Olatubosu, disclosed these while briefing newsmen at the end of the weekly Executive Council meeting. Dr. Olatubosu explained that the step will improve the standard of secondary health care and reduce bottlenecks in purchasing necessary facilities at the hospitals.
Assembly should commence semi-autonomy status for the selected hospitals. So we approve 4 secondary hospitals for the pilot scheme, and the 4 hospitals include 1 Adeoyo Maternity Teaching Hospital, Ibadan, Ring Road State Hospital, Ibadan, State Hospital, Oyo, and newly commissioned Shaki Specialist Hospital, Shaki Okeogun. All these 4 hospitals will be used as pilot scheme. We believe that after this, and when we review it after a year and we realize that it worked perfectly well, we will now consider how we can implement it to all the general hospitals in the state. Make them to serve the people for your.
Also speaking, the Commissioner for Agriculture and Water Resources, Jacob Ojemuiwa, revealed that the Executive Council has approved the rehabilitation of Shaki Igbowo Road through the alternative funding approach at the sum of 8.7 billion naira.
The council approved the rehabilitation of a 45.3-kilometer road from Shaki to Ogboro down to Igboho through alternative project funding approach we call APFA. Have been cut off. This is laudable. The contract is awarded to Messrs. CC Nigeria Limited at a sum of 8,7,456,862 naira 2 kobo only. And this project, as approved, will last within the period duration of 18 months.
Ojemuiwa said the project will be completed within 18 months. Similarly, Oyo State government has equally endorsed the installation of 58 motorized boreholes across the 33 local governments at the sum of 312.2 million naira. Wife of the Oyo State Governor, Tamuno Minini Makinde, says education, the girl child, will give female children a strong voice and a bright future. Makinde made the call during an event organized to commemorate the 2020 International Day of the Girl Child held at the House of Chiefs Parliament Building, Secretariat Ibadan. She promised that the Oyo State government will continue to do everything to provide solid and quality platforms for the education of the girl child. In the meantime, Mrs. Abigail Makinde, mother of Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde, has died at the age of 81. Mrs. Abigail Makinde gave up the ghost in the early hours after a brief illness. Chief Press Secretary to Governor Makinde, Taiwo Adisa, confirmed these to Pensioners FM, saying the family will make an official statement to that effect. Meanwhile, members of the Nigerian Union of Pensioners Oyo State Council has commiserated with the Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde, over the loss of his mother, Mrs. Abigail Makinde. In a release signed by the acting chairman, Chief Isiaka Bolade, and the executive secretary, Comrade Olusegun Abaton, the union prayed that God will grant Makinde and his family the fortitude to bear the loss. Oyo State House of Assembly has given a 10-day ultimatum to the caretaker chairman of the 33 local government areas and 35 local council development areas to submit a comprehensive list of graders, bulldozers, flatbed trucks, and other earth-moving equipment in their domain or risk suspension. The Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Adebo Ogundoyin, sounded the warning at its plenary. Chief Medical Director 50 billion naira intervention fund to reclaim its glory as a leading tertiary health institution. Professor Tegbaya, who stated this during the visit of the House Committee on Health, noted that the fund will make UCH befitting of being described as a medical tourism hub in the country. Meanwhile, Chairman of the House Committee on Health, Professor Pascal Chigoze, tasked the hospital management to devise a means of creatively facelifting. Former Governor of Oyo State, Christopher Lawakala, has advocated the equitable rotation of Oyo governorship seat among the senatorial districts to promote fairness and create a sense of belonging among all geopolitical zones. Akala maintained that political parties at the national level and in many states have reflected the tenets since the advent of the nation's nascent democracy. Commercial vehicles and motorcyclists had a field day today in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, as crew of the Vehicle Inspection Office unit of the Ministry of Works and Transport Secretariat Ibadan thronged various roads to request for particulars of vehicles sighted at Dugbe, Roundabout, Eleyele, and Agbarigo in their numbers. A motorcyclist, John Olatunji, who spoke with the correspondent, noted that most of them without valid documents, helmet, and most of them do not have valid players will be used to prosecute Nigerian National League (NNL) when hostilities starts in 2020-2021 season. Acting General Manager of Crown Football Club of Ogbomoso, Oyekunle Oyeleye, said this in an interview with Pensioners FM's correspondent Ibiwumi Shola on their level of preparation. It will be recalled that coronavirus altered the 2019-2020 football calendar across the globe. And that ends your state news on Pensioners 106.7 FM, Agbarigo Nireke Ibadan. For any information, you can contact us on this mobile number 0812 008 6270 or 0812 1889462. To download our app on House Agbarigo Unireke Ibadan. The news editor is Michael Ladiemo. Toyosi Oladele led the production crew. I am Inumidu Afonjadidij. Thank you for listening.
Ẹ káàsán o, àrígbámú ìròyìn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ló ń dé sétígbọ̀ yín láti ìkànnì Pensioners 106.7 FM Àgbárígo Onírèké Ìbàdàn. Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti fọwọ́ sí òmìnira fìdíhẹ́ fún àwọn ilé ìwòsàn 4 láti lè ṣiṣẹ́ wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́. Aya gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ arábìnrin Támúnà Mínínì Mákindé ti jẹ́ kí ó di mímọ̀ pé dídá ọ̀dọ́mọbìnrin lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yóò fún ní àǹfààní láti jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ ara rẹ̀ àti ọjọ́ iwájú tó dára. Ẹ̀wẹ̀, arábìnrin Abigail Mákindé, ẹni tí í ṣe ìyá gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé, ti rèwàlẹ̀ àṣà lẹ́ni ọdún 81. Ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti fún àwọn alága alámòjútó ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ 23 tó wà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àti àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ 35 tó ń rí sí ìdàgbàsókè àwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ní gbèdéke ọjọ́ 10 láti dá àwọn ẹ̀rọ tó wà ní ìkápá wọn padà tàbí kí wọ́n lọ rọ́kúnlé. Àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ni wọ́n ti kẹ́dùn pẹ̀lú gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé lórí ikú ìyá rẹ̀ arábìnrin Abigail Makinde. Ọ̀gá àgbà ilé-ìwòsàn ńlá UCH tìlú Ìbàdàn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Jesse Ọ̀tẹ́gbayọ̀ ni ó ti jẹ́ kí ó di mímọ̀ pé yóò ná ilé-ìwòsàn ọ̀hún ní owó tó tó $50 bílíọ̀nù láti lè mú àyípadà rere bá ilé-ìwòsàn náà. Gómìnà tẹ́lẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Ọ̀túnba Adébáyọ̀ Àlàó Àkàlà ni ó ti dábàá sísọ ipò gómìnà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ di ìlànà bó bá sún kàn mí a sún kàn ọ́ láàrin àwọn ẹkùn ìdìbò mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àwọn àrígbámú ìròyìn yìí ni ẹ ó máa gbọ́ nínú ìròyìn àṣálẹ́ wa fún ti alẹ́ òní. Michael Adéyẹmọ lólóòtú.